girl Shirley, Miss Gerry. It's your girl Shirley. My husband Gerry. And Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie still in Cutie Pie jail. She just won't do right and do what she's supposed to do to get out of jail. So she's still in Cutie Pie jail.
She'll get out.
She'll get out one day. One day soon.
Right.
She'll get out on house arrest anyway. You know how that is. But anyway, we coming live tonight, relationship hour, and just an hour that we set aside just to talk about the day and the things that happen within the course of a day, and to see how people doing and how things been going and how life been happening and how rolling been rolling. That's all we want to do today. The reason we come to y'all in the comforts of our bed is because one reason, we both work very hard, and when our day is done, after our day is done, this is what we do. We end our day and end our night with a word from God, and with our YouTube family. So, and another reason we come live in the comforts of our bed is because we want to be comfortable. Fuck all that. We want to be comfortable when we talking to y'all, and we want to be real and raw and uncut. And besides that, we ain't been too long moved in our home, and our living room ain't done. So we're gonna do the living room this weekend and get that together. So we'll be coming live in our living room. The dining room kind of sort of finished. We gonna come live because one thing me and Gerry gonna do, we're not only fasting, but I cut my hair uh, to symbolize growth. As my hair grow, I'm hoping that something about my life symbolizes growth. And we're also planting flowers together, and we're gonna watch these flowers grow, and we're gonna use that as symbolic of our relationship growth, if so to speak. Y'all, I got my implants in, and I only could wear the arch so many hours out of a day until I get used to it. If I wear it too many hours out of a day, I'll start and with everything I'm saying. Oh, honey, implants is an expensive letdown. This is one regret I have right here: getting my real teeth pulled and getting implants. I really regret doing that. I really do. I wish I would have not panicked when I turned 50 years old and kept my top teeth. But babe, I panicked. And not only that, I had lost these two teeth, and I had partials, and by me having Crohn's disease, it's like I'm gonna end up losing all of my teeth eventually anyway. So I should have waited for eventually, instead of trying to be proactive and do something. Then, being from Alabama, gold is symbolic in your mouth, being from Alabama. And I had my gold teeth since I was like 16, and I was tired of it for real. Right. I needed an adult identity. Gotcha. Yeah, so that's another reason why I'm kind of glad I got them pulled. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what anything you wanna?
Um, I was going to mention something about the topic, our quick topic for today, and that was going to be P Diddy. And I know he's been all over the news outlets, and he is. Everybody knows he's in trouble right now, but we still, I still feel that every man needs to see, or needs to be um, uh, exonerated or needs to have their trial as far as what's going on with him. I know he's been in the news since the basketball game back in the 90s, no, or the early 90s. I think it was 90 or 91. At I think City College, and when I think they over promoted that college I mean that basketball game, celebrity basketball game. They over promoted it and didn't realize that gym couldn't hold that many people. And you had celebrity rappers and stuff like that, and they people wanted to see it, and a lot of people came. And ever since then, Puffy's been he's been in the news. He's been up, he's been down. So you know I'm hoping that he learned a big valuable lesson in this, and that as far as our people, when we get money and the things that we do behind closed doors, and not managing it correctly. And I think God saved Puffy because he saved him from maybe a catastrophe or somebody doing something to him. I think that God stepped in and he had to do what he had to do, just to, because sometimes God will save you if you're doing some wrong stuff, and he's like, hey man, I'm trying to get your attention, and bam, that happened.
But that, excuse me,
Yeah.
that goes to the Bible verse. To much is given, much is expected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the thing that I hate about black celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Black celebrities, y'all, get money and forget where they come from. You don't have to go back to your community to be a motivating force in your community.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to do that. But be a motivated force. Allegedly, or we don't know, but they said Jay-Z got a brother in Brooklyn, because y'all, it's a lot of New Yorkers down here from all over New York, every part of New York. And the lady that jacked my hair up at a mirror in Charlotte, she's from Rochester, but she got affiliates in Brooklyn. And she said Jay-Z got a brother in Brooklyn that got a barber shop, and he don't even acknowledge him and don't do nothing for him.
Right.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
See, we don't know it, but this is what this girl's saying. See, it's a lot. It's by it being a lot of New Yorkers here in the Carolinas. A lot of them grew up with Puffy and Biggie and all of them other people, right, who we think, yeah, these regular fucking people.
Yep, they regular people.
They regular people that came from the same neighborhoods that we grew up in. You know what I'm saying? But right, they just made it.
They just made it.
Some kind of way. They just made it out, and they forgot where the hell they came from.
Right.
And can I tell you something? Just like God said at the end of time, the rocks gonna cry out, baby. Mm-hmm. You understand that? The rocks gonna cry out the wrongness that has been done upon this earth. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So anybody that think ain't nothing happening but the roosters coming home to roost.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like they always do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just like this society always letting them know you steal this. Yeah. And to us, this don't mean nothing. Mm-hmm. But this don't mean nothing to the culture that this is affiliated with. Right. So if it don't mean nothing to the culture that it come from, mm-hmm, what make them think that it's gonna mean something to this culture? Right. Pete, I don't get it. Right. I don't get it. I really don't. And y'all know what? That's the lifestyle of the, like Tasha K said, that's the lifestyle of the rich and famous. They don't have nothing to do with us. Right. That just, which goes back to voting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything goes back to us, no matter what color you are,
Mm-hmm.
you can't get with them rich. That's the super rich,
Yeah.
the super wealthy,
Mm-hmm.
and it ain't got nothing to do with us.
Right.
We common everyday people.
And I don't, I don't wish bad on Puffy, or I don't wish bad on no man, no woman, or anything. And I'm hoping that, hoping that all the alleged things about the teenagers, about the young kids and stuff like that, I'm hoping it's not true. But if it is true, then even in the word says it'd be better for you be tied with a millstone around your neck than to hurt one of these little children. And like I said, I don't wish bad on no one, but it's sometimes that God just got he tap you on the shoulder. No matter how rich you are or how poor you are, he gonna tap you on the shoulder, uh, just like Paul. I mean, when he was persecuting the Christians in the New Testament, and and God had to knock him out off of his horse and make him blind for a few days. And it happens, man. It happens. So
It happens to the best of us, honey.
yeah, to the
Only
best.
thing is, it's just happening now with the richest of the rich.
Yeah,
And you know what? And it's also a distraction.
yeah.
That's all it is. Cause out of all the times, just like Umar Johnson said, when Puffy didn't broke that deal, I think it was with Ciroc, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Now all the walls are coming crumbling down against him.
Mm-hmm.
No matter who you are, how you got there, it's gonna always be remind you something
Mm-hmm.
is gonna happen that's gonna always remind you of where you came from.
Right. Yep.
Period. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
You can't. God has everything, and everything belongs to Him, y'all.
Yeah.
Including the wealth
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that all of them got.
Yeah.
But you know what I don't understand?
What's that?
How is it that all of these people live this rich lifestyle but die broke?
Not just mismanaging. The wisdom of Solomon said that he wanted to manage, he wanted to help God's people and manage God's people, and that's why God blessed him to be rich, because of management, of knowing what you need to do with your money, with the money that God blesses you with. And the man, we're kind of still talking about Puffy. The man was, if I'm correct, he was almost worth $1 billion, or he had $1 billion. And it's like, that was all that stuff he was doing. Eventually, it was just too debauchery, and it was gonna come to light, and it just coming to light. And like I said, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. And man, it's just people with
It
but
ain't
our
for
people
us,
our
baby.
our people with money. Our people with money, it's just like, man, it's like it burns. It's like it's burning in your pocket, and you can't wait to spend it. You can't wait to get rid of it. And
You can't wait to do dumb shit
yeah,
that you think you doing, and you
I'm
think
getting
you
away
getting
with it.
away with it,
Right.
and it's coming right back on you.
Yeah.
But see, you got to realize something. Allegedly, these people have handlers. You
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
I'm saying? They have people that they
Oh, yeah,
gotta
yeah.
answer to,
Yeah.
and if they don't do what them people say do, it's a price you pay.
Right.
Period. Either you gon' get your, even though we see them seriously, these rappers and these singers and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
we see them seriously getting this money that we think by the sweat of their brow. All they doing is making their handlers rich. That's why they die poor.
Yeah.
Just like Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan, y'all. I could really respect Quan. Quan told of his drug habit. Quan told it.
Mm-hmm.
Quan told of his transgressions.
Right.
He told everybody just how it made him felt, why he got on it, what caused him to do the things that he was doing. And you know what he said? He said he wasn't even rich for the through the producers.
Right.
He said that's not where his wealth came from. He said because for 5 years he was stagnant.
Mm-hmm.
Because some producer and some rap company had him tied up in court.
Yes.
So for 5 years he was stagnant. He said he became a millionaire out of doing shows and doing and doing different engagements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In other words, he made his own riches.
Right.
Not the record company or the rap game.
Mm-hmm.
He did it on his own.
Right.
Because he said by the time all the litigation and everything was done, he was already set.
Right. Right.
That's what I'm saying. See, people really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't know. But hey, people be trying to tell it. But
I think that now people are knowing now. People are knowing now. Even what like TLC when they got on the stage and say, hey,
allegedly
that we're broke. We made the record company $100 million or $10 million or whatever, and we only got such and such, or we produced 10 million albums, and we only got such and such, and nowadays a lot of rappers and a lot of singers and a lot of artists they're independent and stuff like that now, and they're trying to manage their money way better than back in the days. But yeah, a lot of allegedly a lot of record companies, they have the contracts that they have is so, I call it snake contracts sometimes, because it's like if you don't read it and you don't read the fine print, you'll be getting like you a penny is like this. They'll cut that penny in half and be like, okay, you can have half of this penny. So that's how the record companies are sometimes. And if you don't, if you're not careful and not reading your contracts and having the right lawyers and the right CPAs and the public accountants and stuff like that on your team, you're gonna get raked off the coals and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean.
But y'all, you know what? That's the lifestyle of the super duper rich.
Yeah.
We the common everyday people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We can't even touch their gossip.
Yeah.
We can't even phantom what they go through in the course of a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to even be speaking on them for real,
Mm-hmm.
we really ain't got no reason to do that.
Yeah.
We need to be speaking on everyday common stuff. Whatever P. Diddy done got himself into, guess what? He was worth $1 billion. He should be. He got rich and famous fucking friends. He can go to and say, give me $1 billion. He got it. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got that in our Pandora box. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. It's all a distraction. That's all it is. Even we sitting up here talking about some P. Diddy and all. Fuck P. Diddy. Can I tell y'all that? Go vote.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something that we can have a hand in. Something that we can make a change. Something that we can sit back at the end of the day when the deal is done and say, you know what? I'm part of the reason why that change took effect. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right there. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce and them ain't gonna come down and save us, babe. If the world blew up today, guess what? That they got a plan B. That don't include none of us everyday common people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That stamp and stand on what God say. Right. That don't include us. It ain't nothing but a distraction, y'all. That's all it is. It's a distraction, and it just behooves me how things happen during election time. Presidential elections. That's what they want us to do. They want us to sit on these platforms and talk about shit that really don't have nothing to do with us. That's what they want us to do. And we ain't finna do that on here.
Right.
For real. Yeah. Fuck P. Diddy. God bless him and everything that come with him. He know what he did to be in the situation he in now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For real.
Yeah.
For real. I love my husband, y'all, but sometimes, y'all, Relationship hour. We finna turn this into relationship hour now.
Yep.
I tells my husband, y'all, okay, when I get home from work, I ask him, Jerry, will you come in the house? Can you please, because when I get home from work, he still have maybe like 2 hours left before he come home. So I come home, I get the dog out, I get Cutie Pie out, let Cutie Pie go and handle her business, and then I come back in here and I get ready to go to work. Oh, but in the morning times now, I don't have to get Cutie Pie out. Jerry do. Jerry get her up when he gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Long story short, y'all, when I get home, I ask my husband, I talk to my husband before I go to work, and I talk to him when I come home from work. Because during the course of a day, you go through things, and you need to unload.
Right.
So who better to unload on than your spouse? So I called Jerry today, and I talked to Jerry about some turn of events that I went through at work. I tell him everything I go through, the good, bad, and the indifferent. We gonna touch on that in a minute too. Relationship. I tell my husband, I said, babe, when you get here, wake me up. Don't let me sleep too long, because it's 8:51, y'all, and I done been asleep since 3 o'clock. I'm wide awoke now, but he got to go to bed. He need to go to sleep, cause he get up at 4 in the morning. What did Jerry decide he gonna do? He let me sleep until 7 o'clock, y'all.
6:45. But you're right. Almost 7 o'clock.
And I asked him to wake me up when he come home.
Yep.
He keep talking about, you need to rest. Ain't no rest for the weary. I'll rest when I'm dead. It ain't time to rest. I'm trying to leave legacies. I'm trying to handle real life stuff that go on in the course of a day. Rest for us, there is none. We'll rest on the cruise. That's when you rest.
Right.
My logic is have fun when the dealing done. You can't rest when there's paperwork to be done. You can't rest when we got people on YouTube. It's people all over this world, y'all, believe it or not, that when it's dark here, it's daytime in whatever country or state that they're living in. It's people all over the world, y'all, that's depressed. It's people all over the world that's going through something to the commentary that people do on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of trolls too, y'all.
Oh yeah.
But fuck the trolls. It's a lot of trolls, but it's a lot of people all over this world that look forward to the Williamses coming on and talking to them about the goodness of God and what they go through in the course of a day, and as a couple trying to build a life together. It's people all over the world that look forward to the AK-47s, that look forward to the Carlos Kings, that look forward to Tasha K, that look forward to River Blue and Mommy, that look forward to a lot of this commentary that go on YouTube. You don't know how, when you come on YouTube and do commentary, how many lives you saving, how many people you uplifting, how much knowledge you spreading to the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody in your commentary, trying to hear a word from God, or trying to hear something that's gonna lift them up and gonna put them off of that Jericho's road, but back on their journey to live to see another day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why it's important to me not only to be on my YouTube family, but to also do my commentary, because you don't know who life you saving.
Right.
You don't know who life you speaking into. You don't know who marriage you helping to build up. You don't know who relationship you building a foundation for. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You may think that we probably doing this in vain, but no, it's not, because it's somebody that's waiting to hear a word that God got for them. God ain't gonna come down and physically sit down and tell them nothing. No, God gonna speak through his people.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He made us to do certain things, to say certain things, to be certain things to certain people, just like you. You my rock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though even though I swear to God, y'all, I love my husband. See,
The thing is, when she get mad, I still can make her laugh, and then everything is smoothed out. Even though she, she might raise a little fuss here and there, but I'm just a she'll laugh at it. I can now. Okay, it's a certain thing that I did before I went to this other department. I was in another department where I work at, and it was kind of across town, and I sat in my seat all day. So when I sat in the seat all day and working, just working and stuff like that, sometimes I would look at the screen, and when I look at the screen, my mouth would go like this. And I couldn't sit in that seat all day.
And
so.
y'all, he'll come here and blame it on me. Babe, I'm tired. You tired, but okay.
Yeah.
But you let me slap. So what am I supposed to do? Just twiddle my thumbs? You know what I'm saying, y'all? Come on. I need a little cooperation here.
Yeah.
I have to be up in the morning too. Not as early as you.
Right.
But I still have to be up. I don't like getting up in the morning, y'all. I don't even like getting up at night. But it's something that has to be done. You don't labor, you don't eat.
That's right. That's what the word says.
That's what the word say. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all. It's this girl at my job. She went and she got her a vehicle. She financed her vehicle. This young lady done came a mighty long ways, y'all, from where she used to be. Yes, she have. And I'm really proud of her. And I really thought that I could be part of her growth. But some people, you cannot be part, babe. The girl done been traumatized, y'all, because she was in a real bad car accident when she was in the world, living the way she was living. Okay? But you got a car, you don't know how to drive, and you ask me, can I come pick you up and take you to work and drop you back off at home? And I told her yes. Y'all, the girl got in my car yesterday morning and was holding on to the door. I said, baby, turn the door loose. Why you holding on to the door? And she was texting people. See, that type of stuff I don't like. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming this far by faith in 2024, going out my way to try to help you. You want to sit in my car and you want to text people. That ain't cool.
Right.
Not in 2024. How I know you ain't texting somebody to try to set me up to get me killed? Right. See, y'all, that's the reality of it. Look at poor little Shanquilla Robinson. All she tried to be was a friend. Look where she at. You don't know what goes bumps in the night in people's heads. Every smile don't mean friendly, and every goodbye don't mean gone. I learned that at a very young age. Okay, so the girl sit in my car, she grabbed the door and she texted. And I asked her, I said, what's wrong? She said, oh, you driving too fast. You driving too fast. I said, no, I'm not, baby. I said, we got to be to work at 9 o'clock. See, she comes strolling in there 20 minutes late, 30 minutes late. I'm 54 years old. Late ain't an option for me. When you get a certain age, you learn responsibility. And one responsibility you learn, if you supposed to be somewhere at a certain time, you get there. Yeah. Okay? We don't have to be to work until 9 o'clock, y'all. This is my morning job at BK. I'm a Burger King girl. So we don't have to be to work until 9 o'clock, but the job ain't but 30 minutes away. But because of the traffic, it makes it an hour late. I get there, y'all, believe it or not. I leave home an hour ahead of time, and I don't have to be to work until 9 o'clock. I still get there like maybe 10 minutes till. And it's 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes away from where I live. Because of the traffic, if I drive slow, Gerry, we'll get there late. And I told her, I said, listen, God got me. I'm not going to hurt me. So I'm not going to hurt you. I know, but you just drive. No, I'm not driving too fast, babe. You just need to sit back and relax. I told her that yesterday. I got her home and I got her to work. And I asked, I said, did anything get hurt? Did you get a scratch? Did you get a pinch? Did you get, no ma'am. Well, then you need to trust God and you need to trust me. This morning, she get in my car and she's speaking up the same stuff. You see what I'm saying? Right. Baby, you talking up stuff. You speaking up stuff on my life. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Sure. You see what I'm saying? Why do I, and it really dawned on me, y'all. Shirley, y'all, I protect my energy so and my peace with everything I don't have now, don't I, Gerry? Yeah. If it just like with our landlords, when I kept going through changes with them, I told my husband, I told my landlords, I said, I'm blocking both of y'all out of my phone. But now on, y'all got to deal with my husband. I ain't got time for this. I don't want to deal with y'all. I don't want to be bothered with it. Deal with my husband, and everything will be okay from there. So anyway, we goes on, and she get in the car with the same thing, and I just told her. I said, you gonna have to find you another way to work, baby. You got to find you another way to work and from work. I said, because the things that you speaking on me, I said, you speaking up bad karma on both of us. I said, then on top of that, you speaking negativity over my life. I don't allow nobody to do that. Don't speak up no accidents on me. You know what I'm saying? Don't speak condemnation over my life in no kind of way. When I meet people, you want to help people. Oh, yeah. You want to extend your olive branch. But when people get to messing with your peace and messing with your energy and want to speak things over your life, you got to X them out. I couldn't do it no more, y'all. I couldn't do it no more. I cashed out her money back, and I told her, you got to find you another way home. You got to find you a way home, and you got to find you a way to work. I cannot allow nobody to keep speaking a black cloud over me. Don't mess with my energy, and don't mess with my peace. I don't care who you is. If I detect you disturbing my energy or my peace, Whatever we was doing, it's a wrap. I ain't doing it no more. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm 54 years old, y'all. I ain't got time for that type of stuff. I done been around this world enough to know that people mouths, people tongue, they can use their tongue to bless you, or they can use their tongue to curse you. She was using her tongue to curse me, and don't even know it.
Right.
And when I told her about it, she said, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm scared. Then you can't be with me, cause fear is not in me. When you fear stuff, that means that you have no belief.
Right. You have no trust.
You have no belief. You have no trust. But you say you love God.
Right.
Well, then if you love God, then you know God ain't gonna let that happen to you.
Right.
What people speak and what they do is two different things. If you speaking something and it ain't aligning up with what you do, you need to go back and sit down and talk to the man in the mirror. Because either you lying to you or you lying to you. Because who else can you be lying to? Because the person that's looking at you can see it.
Right.
So you ain't lying to them. So if you ain't lying to me, then you lying to you. That's the way it is. That's the reason I'm telling y'all, and people will really think that you mean, you acting funny. No. Fuck your thoughts and your feelings. It's a wrap. When I say I'm done and I'm not, that's what I mean, and I'm stamping and standing on it. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
That's the way it is.
And that kind of kills your spirit, especially in the morning. You have a good morning. You got prayed. Took a good shower, fed the dog, had the dog go out, and you like, man, I'm ready for the day. And then somebody just come in and try to quench your fire, and that burns me too. As far as when I go to work, and then it's like negativity trying to come. Negative. I'm like, man, I do not want to hear this. I'm not in the mood. It's the same as you. Not in the mood. I don't want to hear it. Let me go do another project or something like that, and let me work on something else or something like that, because I don't want to hear um, no negativity. I mean, it's just, man, it's a spirit killer, man. It's like energy. It's like an energy vampire.
Yeah, and that's when. And remember, I told you that this morning. I said, babe, I can't do this every morning. I said, I wake up, Gerry. I wake up in the morning. I got a plan. You know what I'm saying? I got goals, and I'm focused. I listen every morning, y'all. I listen to the word on YouTube, and I listen to Psalms 91. I believe in returning all bad energy to senders double. I'll do it in a New York minute. You know what I'm saying? After I get out and get out, have time to warm up my car and stuff like that, I'm coming out my way to try to help you, only for you to get in my car and kill my energy and kill my vibe 2 mornings in a row. That's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you keep allowing people in the name of helping them to come into your life and keep trying to bring your vibe and stuff down, sooner or later it's gonna manifest.
Oh yeah.
And everything around you gonna start going bad and start going haywire, and you gonna be sitting there wondering why. It's because of that person that you keep allowing in your space to keep bringing that dark cloud and that energy slayer amongst you, and it drains your energy, just like where I'm at. In a minute, I'm finna go.
Right.
Because I don't.
Right.
I just don't, y'all. And see, nowadays, if you woke, if the clouds are out of your eyes, you can see the devil.
Right.
You can actually see him through people live and in living fucking color.
Right.
And you be like, look at that motherfucker. That ain't nothing but the devil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? if the clouds are out of your eyes, you can literally see the devil working.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And ain't no need in you trying to turn. You can turn left. You can turn right. It's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
So yesterday morning, I endured with it, y'all. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give her one more chance. One more chance. And if she think every morning I'm about to let her kill my joy and kill my energy, and I walk around with a black cloud over me every day, it ain't gonna happen. I can't. I ended it, y'all. I ended it. We at the me and Jerry and I, we're at the age now that whatever we go through, it's gonna reflect in how we look. Cause we at that age now. You know what I'm saying? When you go through changes, it's gonna reflect the way you look. That's just like the day Brittany called me today, acting crazy on the phone, gonna say, Mom, you got YouTube. I said, yeah. I mean, do I have Facebook? I said, yeah. Tell me some. Quintess said, this how me and her act. And she sent me something. I said, I don't want that. I don't want to see that. I said, don't send me that.
Right.
She sent it to me anyway. I ain't even click on it.
Oh wow.
Brittany don't respect nothing nobody say. See, she's another one. Before the new year comes in, me and her we gonna clash real hard because she one of them people that do not respect what people say. When somebody tell you they don't want to see stuff, you should respect people. What make you laugh don't necessarily make somebody else laugh.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't participate in darkness and all that other stuff. I don't participate in stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't send me nothing in my phone talking about this. Now I don't have time for that type of stuff. Cause people don't understand, y'all. We living in times that you could speak something on a person and it comes to pass. People act like this shit ain't real. This shit is very real. Yeah. The Bible speaks of it.
Right. Yeah. Blessings and curses.
If we don't have the power to do nothing else, y'all, what did Jesus do? He spoke it.
Yeah.
That's the power we got.
Yeah.
That's why that Bible says that life and death is in the power of the tongue, because you can use it to speak good things over people's life, or you can use it you can use this motherfucker to condemn somebody's life. People act like they don't understand that.
Right.
Yeah. Anything you want to add to that before we go into our word?
No. I mean, that was a powerful commentary about the power of the tongue and getting rid of energy vampires. That's like, oh my goodness, that's one of the main things that it's like when when people have friends, you got that one friend associates, that one associate that you be like, man, I hope this guy don't come around me, or because they some people try to drain you of your energy, of your positive energy, man. And that's like, oh man, God, just please let them go across the street, let them catch a bus cross town or something like that. Just don't let them come over here, because I don't want to hear what they got to say.
Right. People don't be wanting to hear stuff like that, y'all.
Yeah.
And then it's not that you don't want to help people.
Right.
But when people, but with this girl, perfect example. If you already got us in a car accident, or already got us in a collision or a pileup, that's what if you believe that strongly in your mind and in your heart, it's gonna manifest. Nah,
Yep.
nah. I ain't got no regret, y'all, about the decision I made to terminate, you know, being her transportation or something like that. And this girl got a car and she need to learn how to drive. She need to do it because people has really been taking advantage of her. But how you gonna drive when you can't even overcome your fear of the road? I can't help her. You can't help somebody that's closed off
Close.
and already got their mind made up.
Closed-minded.
Right.
And like, no, this gonna be it. This.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gonna
This
have
gonna-
an accident. Girl. Yeah, I know. You not about to speak condemnation over my life every morning.
Right.
No, I'm not. No. No, no. Mm-mm. And the moral to this story, y'all, don't sit back and accept negativity from people for peace sake. You got to stand up and be bold. You got to stand, but whatever you stand up for, you got to stand on it. And when you stand on it, people ain't gonna like it. But you know what I say to them people? Fuck your thoughts and your feelings. I'm not about to sit here and let you keep just speaking dumb stuff over me. No, I'm not gonna do that. I want to make it back home. I don't want to crush. I don't want to crash my car. I don't want to go through that. We in the Carolinas. Hey, these ain't no streets. These highway roads. Even in the community. And people don't help you down here. They sure don't. I'm not gonna sit up there and let nobody keep speaking something. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Then they call you Mr. Williams. Your wife done been in a real bad car accident. When I could have avoided that by saging out my car, praying and asking God that whatever her thoughts is, let it for me, over me, let it regress and move it, Lord. Don't let it meet me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't doing that. Y'all don't do that. Not for no peace sake. If you set out to try to help somebody and you're helping them, making them speak condemnation over your life, terminate that. Terminate that. Cause that will manifest and that will come to pass. And don't be and don't be sad to do it. If it's something that's gonna enrich and help your life and keep your peace and keep your energy positive, do it with a quickness. Do it in a New York minute. For real, for real.
Right.
All right, y'all. That ends our relationship hour. Now we finna touch on this word.
Yep. All
Can
right.
you see, babe?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
All right. Wow. October 24th. Fear or fright?
Ain't that so?
Wow.
We just finished talking. See? That's how I know I'm. See how, and that's another thing, y'all. When you know you in line, because what you go through in that course of a day, if the word you finna use touch on the same stuff that you done went through in the course of that day, you know the decision that you made about that situation aligned with God. That means your energy level is where it need to be. And don't let nobody mess with it.
All right. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of wisdom. Knowledge of the Holy One results in good judgment. That's Proverbs 9 and 10. Sometimes we think of God as being full of fire and brimstone, doom and gloom. We learn that we should have a fear of the Lord, and suddenly our God becomes a scary one. There is a significant difference between a healthy fear and being afraid. Though we commonly associate the words fear and fright with one another, they don't mean the same thing. Having a fear of the Lord means we respect Him. It means we are in awe of Him. He is, in fact, a God of great joy. When we seek to be fully in His presence, we can find that joy. The Father wants you to experience His joy, pleasures forevermore. Sign up for that. Shake off any old notions of dread and apprehension you may feel about being in His presence, and seek the path of life He has set for you. He is He is a source of great delight. Rejoice in the knowledge today. Rejoice.
Read that again, babe.
Okay, the Father wants you to experience His joy, pleasures forevermore. Sign up for that. Shake off any old notions of dread and apprehension, and you may feel about being in His presence, and seek the path of life He has set for you. He is a source of great delight. Rejoice in that knowledge today.
You want to reiterate on that? What you think that's saying?
That He wants us to. We respect God. We respect we respect Him, and we should not have a frightful fear of Him. But we, just like we respect our fathers or our mothers, that we love. They want us to have joy. They want their children to have joy. Our parents want us to have joy, and that's what the Father is saying. The Father is saying, I want to give you joy, peace, and love, but still respect me. But I want to give you joy, peace, and love, and give it to you in a full nature, that you can enjoy me and not be afraid of me.
That's right. You know what I get from that? I get from that just what, and another thing, just what I was just saying. Don't let people come into your life and bring dark clouds.
Right.
Always keep yourself aligned with God, or whatever spiritual being you worship or believe in. Always keep yourself aligned with that, so that way you can keep your energy level up. Because when your energy level up, babe, you feel good, and you in a peaceful place. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to realize some people don't mean to do it.
Yeah.
But once you tell them that that's what they're doing, and they don't acknowledge it, you got to let that go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that person don't respect you, or don't want to have a relationship with you anymore, because you won't let them be a fun snatcher or an energy snatcher or a peace snatcher, hey, that's on them. They'll come back if it's meant to be. If not, you know what? It was nice to know you, and if our paths should ever cross again in life, maybe we'll revisit this.
Right.
If not,
I think that Saturday Night Live used to have this skit where they called this girl Debbie Downer, because every time the people would have, good things to say, she would always be like, but this is gonna happen, it's gonna rain, and bada bing, bada boom, and a Debbie Downer. And it's just like, man, please just man. Yep.
You can see them coming. You can see them coming now.
See him coming?
You really can. You know what I'm saying? But when you in a line with God, when you in a line with your spiritual being, y'all, you can see it coming.
Yeah.
This is our commentary for today. I'm gonna let my husband take us out.
Yeah. Now, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. Keep them. If you want to look at them later on, and share with other people, share with your couples, share with your significant other. And we want to say shalom, peace, and blessings to everyone in the world. And God loves you, Yeshua loves you, we love you, and that's that.
Talk to you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. We at 69 subscribers. We're almost there. We 29 subscribers away from unlocking our lives, where we can pull people in and we can really discuss and talk, and then the trolls can come in and talk shit about me not having my arch in my mouth, the whole nine. Baby, we waiting on y'all. Because guess what? When I get to roasting like a duck, don't get mad now. Because I can roast too. Ask Mr. Williams if you don't believe it.
Oh yeah. That. Yep.
All right, guys. We gonna end this. We gonna end our commentary. We'll see y'all back on here tonight, tomorrow night. Y'all stay safe. God continue to bless y'all. Protect y'all energy and y'all peace with everything y'all don't have.
Right.
Until we meet again, we're the William. I'm Miss Gerry. This Gerry and Cutie Pie still in Cutie Pie jail. We're gonna talk to you guys later. Good night, baby. See you later. Bye. Bye, y'all.
See ya. Peace.
Bye.